Hi guys, I'm Mochi Zari from 7 Sky Consulting. As you know, OpenAI just released their newest model, O3-mini, accessible to everyone, even the free users. It's also available in API, function calling, structure output, and developer messages. Developers can now choose between 3 reasoning effort options, low, medium, and high, based on the complexity of their tasks to prioritize speed for simpler problems. It doesn't come with visual reasoning yet, so you're still gonna have to use O1 for visual related tasks. To review the new model's improvements compared to their older model, O1 released about 2 months ago, we should take a look at STEM benchmarks. Starting with competition math, O3-mini High tops all previous models, followed by the full O1 model with O3-mini Medium in third place. Keep in mind that O3-mini is an improved version of O1-mini, but not only it's competing with the full O1 model, but it's beating it here in competition math. Next up, we have PhD level science questions with O3-mini High again with the lead. In the frontier math test, which consists of some of the hardest math questions known to mankind, O3-mini High excels with 20%, which is pretty impressive. In the Codeforces, an ELO-based coding competition, O3-mini High is OpenAI's first coding master with its 2130 rating. And we also see a noticeable decrease in latency compared to O1-mini. Now, let's go ahead and test the new model ourselves. First off, we're setting the model to O3-mini High, since it's great for coding and logic. Then let's start the first coding test with a less familiar mini game called 2048 in Python. Okay, mapping out the request, my game, crafting the game, structuring coding, mapping out layout. Okay, now here's the code with a brief description and how to run it. Alright, now let's paste the code and run it. Okay, the window dimensions are not right. Let's dive in. I'm pressing the left arrow key now. Okay, it's working fine. Now the up arrow key, it did not work. Now the down, again, not a good response. Right, left. The only one that works correct is the left arrow key. So I'm gonna go back and ask O3 to fix it. Okay, the output window dimensions are flawed, and by pressing each arrow key, the whole grid rotates. Let's see if we can fix it. Okay, the code generation is finished, and as it says here, the window size and grid rotation are fixed. So let's just copy this. Okay, let's paste the new code. Run it again. Okay, as you can see, it fixed the dimension problem. Now, let's test the functionality. I'm pressing down. It rotated the whole grid again. It did not fix the issue. Left, up, down. Yeah, I think we should just appreciate how far it went, and I'm not gonna go for the third prompt. Let's just leave it at that. I think it's just a minor rotation bug, but the whole thing works good.
Test number 2. We're going to use a challenge from edabit.com, and it's called next largest number. The description says write a function that returns the next number that can be created from the same digits as the input. It's pretty elaborate. I'm just going to copy the whole problem to O1. Write a Python script for this problem. It's almost done, yes. So I'm just gonna copy the code and use ew.com's test cases. Here I'm just gonna paste my code. We don't need the test cases here. So let's check this. All tests passed. Yeah. Test number 3. This one's a logical one. I'm just gonna ask a question. It's a problem I found on Reddit. I'm just gonna paste it here. There are 3 people, Alex, Ben, and Cody, one of whom is a knight, one a knave, and one a spy. The knight always tells the truth, the knave always lies, and the spy can either tell a lie or tell the truth. Alex says Cody is a knave, Ben says Alex is a knight, Cody says I am the spy. Who is the knight, who is the knave, and who is the spy? Let's see what O3 thinks. Crafting a scenario. Online Alex, okay. Analyzing the roles. Assigning the roles, okay. Case 1, assume Alex is the knight. If Alex is the knight, Alex's statement, Cody is the knave, must be true, meaning Cody is the knave. Since Cody is the knave, it's assuming all the possible scenarios, and we reached the conclusion that the only consistent solution is Alex is the knight, Cody is the knave, and Ben is the spy. I actually haven't solved it myself, but the answer on Reddit said the same thing, so I'm just gonna give it to them. And good one. Good one, O3. Okay, test number 4. This one's also a logical one, but it involves a little bit of math into it. Adam and Eve play rock, paper, scissors 10 times. What we know here is that Adam uses rock 3 times, scissors 6 times, and paper once. Eve uses rock twice, scissors 4 times, and paper also 4 times. There are no ties in all 10 games. The order of games is unknown. Who wins by how much? So let's see. And it started analyzing choices, assessing Eve's strategy. Let's see. Okay, it's stating the problem, win conditions, yes. It's basically, again, considering all possible outcomes. And yeah, it all checks out. Adam wins 8 games and Eve wins 6 games. Since there are no times, Adam wins by 2 games. Yeah, that's it. I am pretty satisfied with the clever puzzles, logical puzzles thing with O3. It seems like no challenge to it, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. Yeah, good.
In summary, the new model is much faster than all the previous models with much more accuracy. The thinking process is, however, less elaborate and more filtered compared to DeepSeek's, but if we're bringing the Chinese into this, I gotta say, the main advantage DeepSeek had over OpenAI, other than being open source, was its performance and how it required a fraction of hardware and resources that OpenAI's deep thinking model O1 did, causing the huge price gap between them. But since OpenAI made O3-mini free for public, it might be a marketing technique to win people's heart back, but I think it's only to some extent, and they have actually optimized their model and found a way to reduce the inference cost with much more accurate and faster results, and they will pass it on to their upcoming model, the full O3, and it won't cost $1,000 per task. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.